with the complex data analysis done with Microsoft Excel by organizing of data, visualization of data, and manipulation of datasets. Today, I will bring to you some of the basics and fundamentals in Microsoft Excel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe as I bring to you more on Microsoft Excel courses. Excel is a powerful tool used for organizing of data and manipulating of data, also used for data analysis. Today we'll be looking into some of the basics and fundamentals of Microsoft Excel. Here is my workbook in my Microsoft Excel. Here is my workbook where I have A1, A and 1, B, 1, C, 1. Here is called my workbook. Under my workbook, I already have an existing sheet, which is the student performance, sheet 1, analysis, dashboard, and best. Alright, so if I should reference this my workbook, then I will say my workbook contains 4 sheets, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, 5 sheets. Okay. Under one workbook, we have 5 sheets. Okay. This is Excel ribbon. They are called Excel ribbon. Where my mouse is are called Excel ribbon. Now, under the Excel ribbon, we have the ribbon tab, which are files. I click on file. It gives me the option in files: new page, inventory, sales report, and billing. We have new. If I want to create a new workbook, I have open. If I want to see some of the file that I've already opened, the recent files, I will click on here, save. If I want to save my file, save as, and so on. Under the file tab, I have my home tab where I have my painter, cut, and copy. Also, I have where I select my font style. Okay, I have my bold, italic, underline. Here helps me to add my border. If I want to work on any table, here helps me to add my border. Here helps me to add my background color. You can see it's already changing because my cell is already in A1, so it's already changing. Here helps me to add my color, my font color, though I don't have any data here, so it will not reflect. Here is for alignment and all that. Merge at center. If I click on the drop down merge at center, I have merge across, merge cells, and merge. If I want to merge 2 or 3 cells, I'm going to use, I will highlight and I will use this particular place to merge it. Now I've already merged this. Alright, if I want to merge, I've already merged this, so I'm going to merge it. Back. Now it's on default stage. Here helps us to add to format our data. By general, by number, by currency. If you're calculating by currency accounting, I have date, I have time, I have percentage, fraction, scientific, text, special, and custom, depending on what I'm doing. As the course proceeds, you will understand all the functions in numbers. Here helps us, this comes as default. The $sign comes as default. Like if I want to write 2000. Okay, I've already selected this color, so let me make it black. Okay, I've already written black and it's already on center alignment. So let me make it okay. Let me make it look here. So if I want to add a currency symbol on my work here on this 2000 data, I'm going to click on here. Now it automatically formats the data for me as 2000 US dollars. Now if I want to remove this decimals here, this double zero here, I'm going to click here to remove it. Alright. So here helps us to add our percentage, helps us to format by 1000. Okay, let me do Ctrl Z and go back to manifold. So I want to add, I want to format this thing to be as 1000 because the more I keep writing, okay, let me say 5000. Now we don't have any 1000 format here. We don't have any 1000 format. It's just a number. But if I want to format it to look 50,000, I'm going to click here. It will format and it will give me 50,000. Okay. Okay. So 50,000. Let me add my dollar sign. Remove my decimals. Here it helps us to add our conditional formatting, greater than, less than, between, equal to. Here also displays the conditional formatting by the value in a given cell. Like if I have, let me say I have 20,000. I have 20,000. I have 20,000 and I format it by currency, remove my decimals, and I want to add the conditional formatting on this data, and I choose here. Now it shows you that the conditional formatting already highlighted the 50,000 being the highest and displays the color, and the 20,000 was highlighted based on its value also. That is how the conditional formatting works. We have also other icons, color cells and all that. Color cells, depending on what you're working on, then you may decide to use conditional formatting for it. Here we have format as table. If you want to format our data as table, especially if you're working on a large data set that requires some information that you need to get. Alright, you format the data as table. You format the data as table. Like if I want to format this as a table, let me say control. But before I format as table, here we have 2,393 rows. That means we have 2,393 students in this school. Alright, and I want to format as table. Okay, so I'm going to highlight everything and I will click. Okay, let me select the first one. Now it gives me a command. My header, my table header, my table has headers. Alright, yes, and I want the table to display in my headers also. So it's already checked. Okay, so I'm going to say okay. I'm going to say okay. Formulas are okay. It's alright. So I have my headers now. So if I want to filter some of this work, alright, so I want to filter or get any data from here, I'm going to use this. Okay, like I know this is a student data and it's not repeated. Each number here is unique. Each number here is unique. But let me say I want to go by grade. I want to go by student status. Okay, I want to know all the students that got distinction. Alright. Okay, here it removes all other data and give me the student that has distinction. Here we have okay, let me check my male. We have male, female, male, male, female, male. Okay, that is how table works. All right, if I want to get by upper credit, okay, in this place, okay, let me check the distinction also. I'll check this. Okay, select upper credit. Okay, and these are the students that are the upper credit. Okay, that is how to use the table in Microsoft Excel. And we also have what we call sum. So these are the recent used functions in Microsoft Excel. The recent used function in Microsoft Excel, where we have sum, average, count, max, and mean. Alright, sum gives you the total value in a given range. The total value in a given range. Average gives you the average. Alright, in a given range. Alright, we have count numbers, where you count the number in a given cell or in a given range. Also, max displays the highest. Alright, the highest number. If I say I want to get the max here, I think it's 9.00. Alright, okay, I have 18, so 18 should be the max here. 18 should be the max, while the mean should be 1.5 if I'm using mean also. So we have sort, smallest to largest, sort, largest to smallest, and find if I want to replace maybe I did a mistake and I want to replace some data. Alright, I'm going to use here. Okay, so let's go back to our normal sheet. Now we have the workbook or the sheet. Alright, has 5 sheets. Alright, the workbook has 5 sheets. Okay, now where we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H down is called column in a cell. It's called what? Column in a cell. Alright, and when we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down is called what? Rows. Rows are being identified as horizontal lines. Alright, rows are identified as horizontal lines where you have these. Alright, these are our horizontal lines, while the columns are known as what? The vertical lines, and it's being attached with the alphabet. Whatever you're working with Microsoft Excel, you must work with the column and the row. Alright, if I want to reference this, where my 50,000 is, I will say my 50,000 is in A1, because I'm using the A column 1 and I'm using the A column and row 1. Alright, A column and row 1. If I want to reference the 20,000, I will say I'm using A column and row 2. Alright, A column and row 2. Here displays our formulas. Here displays our data. Whatever we are writing displays here. Okay, if you click here where we have the X, you're going to see the functions. These are my recent used functions that I've already used. But if I want to see all the functions that Excel has for us, I'm going to click here and select all. It will display all the functions. We also have this thing in the formula bar, where you have it coach by coach, where we have the auto sum here, we have the recent use, we have the financial if you're working on financial basics. Right, we have the logical, where we have false, if error, not, and switch true. We have the text, date, lookup, we have the lookup and also. So that is how it works. Here displays the name of our cell. Displays the name of our cell. If you check, I'm in A2 and it displays A2 here. If I click here and say H6, I'm in H6. Alright. Particularly here are called what? Cell that has what? Data. Alright. These two cells here has data already. 50,000 and 20,000. Okay. But here all other cells here are called empty cells. Alright, my cell is not active yet. I've already clicked on E5, but it's not active. For me to make the cell active, I will double click on it so that it will open for me to input any work or any data that I want. Okay, and then I'm going to delete that. Okay, I called empty cells and cells with data. Now there are some work that I may be doing, and maybe I forgot to add an information before. Like I want to add, let me say, product ID. Alright, okay, and though I wanted to add a serial number here, and I've already added the product ID. What am I going to do? I'm not going to delete my product ID that I've already written. What I will do is for me to right click here and say insert. Alright, I will insert, and I will have a chance to write my serial number if I want to do by numbering. Okay, that is how to add column. You right click and say insert. If you want to delete it, you right click and say delete. It will delete. Likewise, role. If I want to add another role, I will right click and say insert. It will insert another role for me to add my data. Ctrl Z. Okay, that is how to add column and rows in Microsoft Excel. I don't need this. Let me remove my conditional formatting. For me to remove my conditional formatting, I will go back to my conditional formatting. I will go to clear rules. Now clear rules. Now I don't have my conditional formatting again. And for me to remove the product ID, I have two methods to remove my product ID. I right click and I say clear contents. I have clear contents here, so I will clear my contents that have already disappeared. I will also clear my contents here. Clear my contents. Yeah. So in Microsoft Excel, you have this cursor that is moving whenever I move my mouse. It follows the direction. But the mouse, the cursor has three functions. The cursor has three functions. When I move it closer to where my cell is, it changes. Alright, before it was like this, it changes. Okay, and if I move it closer to here, it changes again. Now these three changes has three functions. Okay, now like I want to write 1, 2. Okay, because I've already formatted that column with $sign, so it keeps showing the dollar. But I need it by number, don't need by dollar. Let me go here and say a number. Okay, I don't need the decimals. Alright. Okay, yeah, it's done. Okay, I want to highlight, alright, this particular cursor that you're seeing like this with bold cross is used for highlighting in Microsoft Excel. It's used for highlighting. If you want to highlight your data, you keep the cursor close to where you want to highlight it from. You left click and hold and drag. You left click, hold and drag. Okay, for you to highlight whatever you want to highlight. Alright, you left click, hold and drag. Okay, that is for the first function there. Alright, 1, 2, 3. So the next one is for you to move a particular cell. alright, to a particular position. Like I want to write name here as my header. I want to write name as my header, and I wanted the serial number to be here. Now I'm not going to add a column on this. I'm not going to right click to add to insert a column. Now what I will do is to use my cursor to pull out the name and keep it anywhere I want. Alright, so the name is automatically here, not here again. Alright, so the next thing that you can use this particular cursor to do is for you to highlight, and then in a cell we have something called auto handle. In a cell we have something called auto handle. If I want to count 1, 2, 3, alright, and I want to make it let me say my index number should be 20, alright, and I don't want to be writing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can use the auto handle whereby I have given the cell a command 1, 2, 3, alright, and I want it to calculate everything for me. I want it to count the numbers for me. Okay, I'm going to come here, it will change to dark cross. I will click hold and drag it and keep it. Alright, so a cell automatically counts the cells for me. Okay, so what if I want to a number from 5, 10, 15 or 246? 246. Also come here and the cell will count it for me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 5, 10, 15, the same. Alright, count 5, 10, 15. That is how it works. Okay, now what if I want to add today's date, and maybe I'm working in a supermarket or a shopping mall, people are purchasing items, my data comes with it. Alright, so I can say control comma to give me today's date. Alright, and I want to as people are purchasing, alright, I keep getting the information and date. Alright, so and I don't want to be writing this date, date 24 2024. I want to drag it. Now Excel automatically counts 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 because it's a date format. Okay, but I don't need it because people keep buying and it's only for today. So I'm going to Ctrl Z, go back, and also this. I have 2 dates, alright, 824, 824. Now I'm going to highlight. Okay, and drag down. I have my 24, 24. This no more it's not something that you will be writing again. Okay, so those are some of the basics in Microsoft Excel. So say we will get to know more and more. Okay, so that is some of the basics and fundamentals in Microsoft Excel. Like and subscribe. Alright, if you want something that you want me to do in Microsoft Excel, drop it